Welcome back to another video, guys. I have another one of these stories to tell you guys, and if you are getting this video a little later, then my editing software is messing up on me. So sorry for that, for the inconvenience and for this and that, yeah, you probably get it. So now let's just get into the stories. But before we get to that, these stories are gun themed. So if you don't like anything that deals with guns, click off, you snowflake, playing, we're just gonna go in. So this first story takes place in middle school. This was around the 6th grade. And I had this friend. Let's just call him Jake. And I and him were best buds. So basically, we were just doing our own thing. We had separate classes, and yeah, just doing my own thing. And then later in the day, everything went normal until some rumors start to fly around the school, saying that someone brought a gun, or someone did this, or the police showed up. And I don't know what to think of this, but it was in fact real, because you can't believe rumors just like that. So what happened is that he brought a BB gun to school, and it was found in his locker. You might be wondering, well, how do people get in your locker? It's a locker for a reason. That's true, but you know who else was here? Yes, the police. The police was here with a canine. Okay, I guess supposedly they were searching the lockers for anything, I don't know what, and somehow sniffed the hell out of the locker. As crazy as it sounds, you might be thinking like, don't they detect drugs or something? I don't know. That's what I heard, and this is true story, so you're gonna have to believe me on this one. And ever since that thing that happened, and how my friend caught, I think after school, the school sent out like an email to everyone that there was a student that brought a gun to school. Thankfully, nobody was hurt or anything like that. And I think he was suspended, because I did see him after that, and it was kind of weird. So, yeah, moral of this story is don't bring a damn gun to school. Like, what the hell are you going to do with a BB gun anyways? You going to shoot the cockroaches on the ground? Yeah, I don't think so. We're just gonna move on to the next story. So this next story happened just this year. And this was my junior year of high school, which of course currently I am done with, and I'm about to become a senior. Not like you care about that anyway, so sucks. But moving on. I have this friend. His name, I'm not gonna give his real name. His name will be Adrian. And Adrian and I go back way far, back in the 5th grade. And ever since then, we were best friends. And I'm very glad that I have him here. I'm still in contact with him. And I asked him if I wanted to do this story, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. And let me describe Adrian. Adrian is the type to be more militaristic. If you were to compare him to an average Joe, you would see a difference. He sticks out to a crowd like a sore thumb. I'm talking full militaristic, good posture, straight posture, than me. Literally, he is straighter than a plank. And so you could see it. You could see how he dresses. You could feel the energy. Just imagine someone standing up straight, giving you this weird blank stare, and you might be thinking, yeah, he might be weird, but I know this dude, and he isn't that scary. Okay, as much as you are probably thinking, he's not scary. He's probably one of the coolest guys I know, and shoot, it'd be kind of awesome if y'all meet him too. But enough about him. let's just talk about how he brought a gun. So the day starts as usual. Me just walking to my classes. We had the system where A day, B day, which we had different electives for each day. Like I have gym on A days, and B days I have art. But that's for an example. So I only saw him once in the day, or not at all. I don't remember. It's been a while. This has been since January. So I'm just guessing. So basically, day goes on pretty normal, and nothing much happens. And then I notice he isn't here. I finally realized that this dude is not here, because the first few classes and passings, I thought, oh, maybe he got to his class pretty quick before I even got out. But no, we're about to get into it. So then I finally noticed that he's not here, because I usually walk past him probably 3 times a day. And I noticed, wait, why isn't he here? And you might be wondering, well, why isn't he here? I'm gonna tell you, this guy got immune system of steel, because this dude never misses a day in his life. There's only been probably one time I've seen him miss a school day when I was with him since 5th grade. And it's quite crazy to think that this dude is missing. And the whole day I'm kind of dumbfounded, not really thinking much of it, but maybe he is sick, or maybe he isn't. So the day goes on as normal, and soon after school, of course he's not there. It's maybe like, oh, he probably went to his classes pretty early, and maybe he's coming out, because usually when I get my stuff out of my locker, it's pretty quick. I'm a lot faster, because probably he comes from a different class. And so I go out and wait for my parents to pick me up. And yes, I do get picked up in my junior year of high school. Probably my senior year as well. Yeah, fight me about it, okay? I should have a car, but I don't. That's sad, but enough of that. I go out, and no sign of him at all. It's quite odd and strange. And so I hope you guys remember Mark, my last video. And Mark goes up to me and he asks me, do you know what happened to Adrian? I told him, no, I don't know what happened to Adrian. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm serious. And I guess he kind of got the I don't know how to say it. I guess he caught the clue, okay? And he told me all about it. He said, well, Adrian, he had a gun on him. I'm like, what? Yeah, he dropped it. He dropped it? Like, come on. And before this even happened, we always had time to talk after school. We never had classes together, so after school was practically the time to talk. And so he always tells me that he's assembling a gun. He's just ordering parts of it from the Glock company or whatever, assembling it, but it has been caught, and of course he has to throw it away because of some reasons. And so I guess he had one on him. You might be wondering, is it the same gun? I don't know. It wasn't, maybe. Well, I could say he brought it, and I'm gonna tell you what happened in full detail. So basically, it was in English class. Day goes as normal, and nothing was suspected as much. And so I do have a couple of friends that are in classes with him, and so he's in the class. I guess somebody called him to somewhere, and the desks are aligned kind of weird. I don't know what it is, but it's probably on screen as you see it. I'm gonna guess he's probably one of these rows, because he tries jumping over it. Okay, he tries to do a side vault over these desks, and you know what? It did not go well. Of course, the gun probably fell out of his holster in his suit and fell on the ground. And this, of course, caught some attention to some of my friends and another eye, which ultimately caused him to be incarcerated or arrested. And so I'm gonna think that he was picking up frantically, and everybody was catching the attention and trying to calm the situation or trying to raise suspicion or something. And so I guess the day goes on normally, and then eventually someone in there ratted him out or told on him that he had a gun. And I didn't see any of this, but I don't know if the police came to the school and arrested him for this type of stuff, but I think after that I finally realized that he was arrested, because I don't know how long it was, but it was a while. And during that time, pretty sad, because I had no one else to talk to. It was just me and myself, and I was going through a rough time, like extremely hard time. But I'm very grateful that he is my friend, and I trust him with all my heart. And if you are watching this, that was a pretty stupid move. Do not do that again, ever. That was very stupid. And I know you know who I'm talking to. But the moral of this story is also, don't bring a damn gun to school. I don't know if you had good intentions or not. Do not bring it, because you might end up being the one in trouble. Okay, it doesn't matter what your intentions are. Don't bring a gun to school, because eventually you'll get caught. And yeah, these are the two stories I want to talk about. And yeah, and I'll talk to y'all later. Sauce and out.